This simple rule makes beating Minecraft Hardcore much harder. We cannot go up, and if we do, we will die. This also means the only way is down. So watch me play for 20 hours as I try to gather the necessary items to defeat the Ender Dragon. After spawning on this beautiful mountain, I had to say something about this challenge before we can start playing this challenge. Welcome back. This is a very interesting challenge because it has only one simple rule, which is you cannot go up. That means the only way is down, and if you go up you die, so it's game over. And since we can only go down, playing Minecraft will be a bit different as usual in my challenges, and we need to play creatively and very carefully, because if you go down too quickly, then your actions will have consequences. As an example, if you under the ground, then you cannot reach a village anymore, or in the worst case, if you're so deep down that you cannot reach the end portal or the stronghold anymore, then it's basically game over. So we need to be very careful if we decide to go down, which is basically the first thing we do. And I kid you not, this was the first step I did, and it had a good reason, and that is this forest. And I needed to go down so that I can get some dirt blocks. So let's go down. And this was the first step in our challenge. Also, I want to build a little bridge here because I don't want to go down once more. Therefore, I will get this dirt and build a bridge. So this is not my first try. I had a couple of tries which were not as successful as I wished to be, but here I am again, and this time we have a mountain which is very flat on the top, which was different to the other tries. I had peaks, and that comes with a lot of disadvantages. One of them is that I had a shortage of seeds, which this time should not be a problem. Oh, also we got some sheeps, some friendly mobs here, which is very nice. Yeah, we are really lucky to have them. Maybe if we got a field and get some wheat, we can start breeding. And let's get the wood so that we can get stone. Oh, also we got our first iron, which is very nice. It's also reachable for us, which will be a problem later on, probably a lot of times. But yeah, let's get this tree. And since we got some wood now, we can start getting some wooden tools so that we can get some stone. Which should not be a problem, but we can dig down, so we need to do this like this. And we can not reach the stone, but we have to use a little trick here, and then we got our stone. And since we got our stone, we can craft some wooden tools. We need a lot of them actually. And since we got our stone tools, we can get rid of this forest so that we have enough wood, and most importantly saplings, so that we can replant this forest and get even more wood. It took some time and it even became night, but luckily no monsters bothered me. Okay, this was the last tree from this forest, and yeah, having a forest is very nice since you get apples, which is basically our only food source for now. We have two, but we will see later. Also, we get a lot of wood, and really important is also saplings, a lot of them. Also, it got night, so we need to play a bit careful here, since I cannot really run away or fight. I don't have a shield, so yeah, maybe let's change that. I saw iron right here, and here's our first monster. Rotten flesh was really important. Oh shit. Okay. Rotten flesh was really important for us in the other attempts, and that is because it's the other food source. We need to do this like this, so that we can get the iron. Because if it drops down, then we will lose our only iron. So, got it. And now I need more stone so that I can craft an oven, a furnace. Okay, nice. I got my shield and I feel so much safer. For the best of the night, I farmed some seeds and tried to survive. And after the night, I found something, and then I made a very important decision. And I didn't know at this point, but it was absolutely the right decision. Oh, we also got some cows, which is very nice. So we have sheep and cows. Also, I think it's time to go down once more, because I realized a problem. Because if I stay up here and start building my wood farm and so on, then I can nowhere farm some iron or mine some iron, because we are very high up, and this is a problem. Therefore, I think it's time to go down. So the question is, how many blocks I want to go down? 1, 2, 3, 4. I decided to go down 7 blocks on height 113, and I didn't know at this point, but I will be stuck on that height for a long time. 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's enough. It's a weird feeling to know that I can never go back. So the next thing I want to do is getting an area where I can place my saplings. Therefore, we need to get rid of these dirt blocks. Therefore, 3, 2, 1. And voila. Here we are. I mined a lot of dirt. It took some time. We now have an area where we can place some trees or saplings, and we also got a lot of dirt. Therefore, also I found some coal, which is nice, because it was the main reason why we did go down. It also took some shovels, I think 6 or 7 of them, but I think it was worth it. And now we can place some saplings, so we do this one more time. 3, 2, 1. And here we are. We now have placed half a stack of saplings, and hopefully it will give us a lot of wood. We need a lot of blocks for building bridges, which will be a very common thing in this challenge. Therefore, it's very important. And yeah, I want to build a little base here, starting base, so that we can do some preparations. And yeah, therefore I will build behind me a little cave. So yeah, let's start. Also, spiders can also be very important in this challenge, because they drop strings, and strings can play a very important role in this challenge. I think it will be useful. That was not very well done by me. Also, you can see why rotten flesh is also important. It's the only thing that can heal us. After fighting some more monsters, I poured the items inside and built an entrance. So I placed some security slabs so that I cannot jump onto them, and as you can see, the farm is working, so let's get the wood. Okay, so we got a food problem and therefore we need a solution and we need to do something against it. Therefore I will build a wheat field here, since I got 1.5 stacks seeds, which is a nice amount. Therefore here's a time lapse. So here we are. We got the field, which is a nice size. I also placed some torches so that it can grow during the night. It doesn't have water, which is a problem since the dirt is dry now, but it's not a problem because you can still place the seeds, and as you can see, they will still grow, but a bit slower, but that's fine. So since it's night now, I don't want to stay out there, therefore I will craft another pickaxe and start mining so that we get some iron, hopefully. And we got some coal, very nice. The other coal vein was just one coal. Oh, nice, we got iron, so it was really worth it to go down. Nice. Yeah, we got coal and iron, but I will still keep going until my 4 pickaxes breaks, and then I don't know what I'm going to do next. But let's concentrate on this task first. So, I'm back and we got 5 iron. It was only 1 vein, but we got 1 stack and about a half of a stack coal, which is really nice. I probably don't need that many coal, but it's still very nice to have. So we can now smelt our iron. And then we have 5 iron ingots. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that, but it's better to have it than not. I would really like to craft a bucket, but without water it's no use, and I can't find any water source on this mountain. But I didn't explore the whole mountain, that's why I'm gonna do now. So yeah, let's start. Ooh, interesting. We got some chicken on this mountain. That's really good, because chicken can drop eggs, therefore we can get a lot of them, and they only need seeds for breeding. After I found the chicken, I brought them back to my base. Then I had the chicken, which needed a cage. I think it's time for building a cage for them, therefore I need some fences. Lol. And this is the first time we can breed. Oh, we got some wheat. Also it's raining because the dirt is dry, wet. I just disabled it. Let me change that code for a moment. There we go. So now it's, yeah. It's nice that it rains because, oh, perfect timing. The timing is crazy. Because it helps us grow this field. After starting taking care of my food problem, I decided to farm some wood. This is a common thing in this challenge, and that is because I always did this when I saw that the trees had finished growing. Okay, since we got some wheat, we can start getting sheep and cows, and I heard them over there, so hopefully I can get them. And that's what I did. It was a bit annoying to get the sheep and cows, but everything worked out as planned. Okay, I lied. I only got 1 cow and 1 sheep, so breeding wasn't possible yet. Unfortunately, I lost 30 minutes of the footage, but nothing special happened. I did the usual things like farming wheat, getting wood, feeding the chicken, and actually I got another sheep, so yeah, this is great. Also in that time I made the decision to build a bridge away from this mountain so that I can explore the surroundings. By the way, I found more iron. I'm building a tunnel for the bridge and I want it to go this direction. Okay, so I'm here on the other side. I got 12 stacks of slabs, so it should be enough to explore what's there. I'm hoping for a village, or yeah, mainly a village. A mountain would be nice too. I decided that it's no use to continue like this, since here's an ocean and ocean can be very big, which would be a waste of time and slabs, so I'm going back and maybe I will look for a different direction. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it. So this is the direction I want to go, which even looks better than the other one, since I see a plains biome, and therefore there's a big chance for a village. What is exactly I'm looking for? Wow, what a timing. I ran out of slabs and in that moment it started to rain. What a sad moment. So well, anyway, I didn't saw anything important, so maybe it's not this direction either. And at this point, I lost my footage once again. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know what to say. I tried to get it back, but it was not possible. But this time I realized that I had lost my footage. Okay. I lost some footage and it really sucks. I used that pause feature from UBS and therefore I lost some footage. I searched for the last 6 hours or maybe 7. I couldn't get back. I'm so frustrated. But at least this time I didn't lose that much footage, only 10 minutes, but in that 10 minutes I got water. There were some ice blocks in the snowy taiga biome, but I couldn't reach it, so that wasn't an option. But I heard some water when I built a tunnel, so that's how I got 1 single water. Also a creeper exploded right there. I had so many sheeps. Oh, it's a mess. I hate this. Everything was fine, right? Until I realized that my file was corrupted. And I don't even know if you saw how I got water. But I tried in this biome, in the snowy taiga biome, to find water. Because you can find ice there, which you can turn into water. Because I found some water, you know, as I searched for a sheep, for a second sheep. I don't know, probably I didn't record it. It was very annoying to get the second sheep. I heard a water sound and then I found this and there was 1 single water source. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I can't remember what my plan was. Yeah, I built a bridge there and 1 in this direction. And I think it's time to build 1 in that direction. Okay. It killed itself. Lol. The last 2 attempts were not successful, but the 3rd attempt, this attempt, I would hit the jackpot. And I couldn't believe my eyes. Okay, let's build over there. Oh my god. I found a village. That's the jackpot. It's also the same height as us, which is perfect. Crazy. It's really good. I was concerned how to get a villager up here. And we even found lava. It's also very high up. This is great news. Like, great news. Unfortunately, we are still a bit too high up. We can't reach the lava. That would be awesome if it would be the same height, because we need to go to the Nether, and therefore we need lava to build a Nether portal, which would have been nice if we could have visited the Nether without leaving our base. So, finally some villagers. Also, we got some food. Awesome. Oh, we got some water. Nice. We got food, we got lava, we got villagers, and we got water. Crazy stuff. This is literally the jackpot. Oh my god. That's awesome. Very nice. Really good news. Oh, we got some iron over there. Maybe we can reach it. Oh. Golds could be dangerous. More iron over here. Okay. That's a lot of iron. Nice. 7 iron. And then I got the iron I saw first, but I couldn't reach all of it. Only 1 iron ore. Nice. Got 8 iron. Oh, that's dangerous. I'm so happy that we got a village, which is like the perfect village for us, because it's very high up and we don't need to go down. Also, we found some lava, which is sadly just a bit too low. It would have been nice if I could visit the Nether without leaving my base and my height for the base, basically. And yeah, the next thing we do is getting a lot of sticks so that we can get the Fletcher trade and get as many emeralds as needed. And then we can trade us some nice stuff. After finding the village, I decided to go back and do some usual stuff like breeding chicken and breeding sheeps. Then I smelted the iron that I found in the village, and then I made some preparations for the Fletcher. Okay, we need 2 flints and we got some gravel, so that's not a problem for the Fletcher trade. Okay, we got it. So we can craft a fletching table, and then we get the Fletcher trade. Okay, I think we still need even more wood. I really want to equip myself. Oh, creeper. I heard him. Oh, that was really close. Good thing that I heard him. Oh. That's not cool, man. Oh man, what a timing. And this time I heard him too late, and then I walked right into him. Come on. Then mob farming only during the day. This is too dangerous. I mean, it's a 4-hour one. That's not where I want to make some mistakes. Fatal mistakes. Let's see how many sticks and emeralds we can get. Also, this is the first time I will make some food. We only ate rotten flesh and some apples, nothing more. But this time we got some bread. Oh, we got a bow, which only has the durability of 3. Then I went back to the village and got a Fletcher, so that I can trade sticks for emeralds. Or at least I tried. No. Okay. We got 16 emeralds. Very nice. But 16 wasn't enough, so I waited for a restock, which didn't take that long. Nice. Therefore I crafted more sticks and traded that for more emeralds. Until it was sold out again. Therefore I had to wait once more, because villagers can restock up to 2 times per day, but this time the prices were different. Nice. Oh, 56? What? Way too expensive, bro. But I had no choice. I needed to get emeralds, therefore I took the trade. I also tried to get an armorer, but was confused why the villager didn't take the job. Why isn't he taking the job? So I placed the blast furnace somewhere else, so that a different villager can take it. But unfortunately, at that moment it became night, and the villager decided to go to sleep. After being a bit unlucky, I decided to go back, but I will get my armorer, and it turned out that it was the right decision. And since I can't do that much during the night, I decided to go mine and farm some coal, which is a preparation for the armorer. And then I decided to go back and do more trading. Yeah, that's right. I want the armorer. And we can get some armor, but he's rather expensive. Oh, come on, don't run away. I think I want the coal trade. I got some and don't have that much use for it. It took me several attempts before I got the trade I wanted. Yes. Okay, we got the armor trade. Very nice. Yeah, give me emeralds. Okay. Power 1, unbreaking 1 for 11. Should we do that? Power 1? 11 is kinda expensive. So I didn't take the deal and I concentrated on the more important stuff. Okay, let's get back and get more wood. I traded everything I had, so it's time to restock, and then we can get also the coal, which should be enough to get the next trade from the armorer. Okay, so I farmed some wood. Also I breeded the chicken and sheeps, and I need to get this coal, and maybe I should take this one as well. Maybe we need to do some mining for the coal, and yeah, let's see, maybe it's enough. We got 20 iron ingots. I take that with me actually. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's go. Did that guy just killed himself? Ah, okay. He's not dead. Mate, go to your glitching table. After this shock, I traded my coal for emeralds so that the armorer can level up. Ah, it's enough. Nice. I depended on luck for a good trade from the armorer, and if he doesn't give me a good trade, then it would be very costly for me. Please have some good trades. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's great. Throwing away the shoes I just purchased felt like a waste, but I was able to upgrade my villager, so it was worth it. And for the first time, we got some armor. Let's go! And we got a lot of them actually. Yeah, let's see if the Fletcher got some new trades, and he does. But I had to upgrade my armorer once more, therefore I purchased a lot of items, and this time again for a great price. And he got, ooh, just one? Okay, nice. And now we even got more armor. Let's go. And the Fletcher made some V-stock. No, he didn't. Oh my god. We got our first diamond armor. Nether falling tree. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Holy shit. Should we get the leggings? Guys, look at that. We got some diamond shoes. So hopefully I don't need feather falling because I don't want to go down that quickly. But it's nice to have. It also has some protection. Should we increase it to... I mean, come on. Of course we want some diamond armor. We got 2 pieces. Now that I got 2 pieces, I would really want the other 2 pieces, but that would be very costly. But I was going for it, because I needed to upgrade my armorer once again. That's an expensive one. Maybe it's not that expensive. Actually, it's doable. And I would really like to have full diamond armor. Hey, yo, 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 yo. Don't push me off the cliff. Yeah, let's do it. I finally made the decision and bought a lot of chest plates so that the armorer can level up. So, please give me a good trade. Unfortunately, it took me so long that the day is over, therefore I had to go back. Okay, well, I guess that's it for the day. The armorer didn't show me his trades, therefore I will go back and then I will come back later. Oh, come on. Also, I crafted a flint and steel so I can burn the treetops. And like always, when I came back to my base, I did some breeding. But it didn't take long to go back to the village because I finally wanted to know the trades. Okay, let's see what item I can get from them. Ooh, some good prices. Then let's buy the diamond armor. Sadly, unfortunately not the enchantment I want, but it's fine. And I only need 9 emeralds more or full diamond armor. I think it's enough. Oh yeah, it's enough. Very, very nice. We got full diamond armor. It's amazing. I didn't thought I would get full diamond armor, but here we are, and it's great. I feel like I only can die when I go up, but something stupid still can happen. And something stupid will happen, but that is a secret for now. And since the diamond armor was expensive, I went back to get more wood. Also, I think it's time for our first iron tool, so that I can mine this block, and there's another one as well. Let's kill some sheeps so that I get wool. And we need that for a bed, because during the night I can't do much since the trees aren't growing and the villager can't give me trades. And by the way, the challenge is from BastiGHG. He's a legend and credits to him. Now the grindy part starts and farming a lot of wood. I already did a lot of that before, but now we need a lot of emeralds. I really want to take advantage of these villagers, since it's such a blessing. Just to be safe. Yes, got some better trades, finally. Should I get a second Fletcher? I don't know if that would be useful. I mean, he already provides me enough. He is so expensive sometimes. It's really annoying. It's always a cycle between farming wood and going to the village and trading emeralds for it. As you can see, first I harvest my field so that I have food for my sheep and for me. Then I farm some wood. After that I killed for the first time some chicken so that I get meat, because it wasn't necessary to increase the amount of my chicken. And then I got back to farming wood, and that's how a typical day looks like in this challenge. Oh, and I increased the size of my field, my wheat field, so that's that. Okay. We actually don't need this guy anymore, since we got the best armor without, mining diamonds, which is very nice. But I am not satisfied with the amount of emeralds we have, so I did some farming wood, and I placed another fletching table, and I hope that another guy comes. 42 emeralds, that's nice, but I want to have emeralds for ender pearls, therefore we need more. Also going to the Nether, and the wool still applies in this dimension, therefore I need to do some preparations. So, welcome back. I did some farming and trading off camera. It was painfully slow, but at least we got now 1.5 stacks of emerald and 6 stacks of oak logs. So it was worth it. Now I can even get more emeralds. Nothing really happened during that time. For the last 2 hours or so, I increased the size of my wood farm, because I thought my size of my farm was too small, and yeah, nothing really happened. I also I made some food, and now can start doing some trades, and we need to decide what we will do with our emeralds, because I have an idea, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do this. And I need to explain how the challenge works in the Nether. So we are on height 113, and if I build a Nether portal and the Nether portal spawns in the Nether at height 100 as an example, we will not die. But the rule still applies in the Nether. Therefore, if I go up from 100 to 101 as an example, then we will die. So we need to be careful. And if we go into the Nether and then go down, then we cannot reach the Nether portal anymore, and that's a huge problem. So the thing is that I need some obsidian so that I can rebuild a new Nether portal so that I can come back, which means I need obsidian, and for that I need a diamond pickaxe. So there's a villager that can give me a diamond pickaxe, but it's really expensive to get, and maybe we should play a bit risky so that we gamble that we stay always on one height in the Nether. Yeah, but it would be a huge problem if I drop down a block also. Since I got enough wood for now, I had to do some preparations. So I traded my sticks for emeralds and I decided to get a bow. But I had 2 Fletchers, so a decision has to be made. Or 2. I think this guy has a better trade for me. No. You know what? I take power 2, that's better. Even though it's a bit more expensive. 164 again. Man, come on, give me better trades. Ah, yes. Then I killed some sheep and chicken because a creeper exploded, which feed the animals, so I decided to just kill them, that's easier. And then I farmed even more wood, because at that time I thought it wouldn't be enough wood and emeralds, but at that moment I didn't know what will happen. I actually wasted a bit of time here because I was hesitant to do the next step, which was going down. This happened a long time ago and I was afraid of the consequences. I mean, I was on that height for the last 5 hours and it wasn't the last time going down, intentionally or unintentionally. Okay, I think it's time to move and to leave our base, because we can't do much anymore here. So moving means to get the important stuff, some food, blocks, and here the other stuff like snowballs. I will explain later why that's important. We need some strings, all the wood, yeah, getting the field, maybe killing some mobs. And then I will bring all the items over to the village so that we can actually leave our height to go down a couple of blocks. Yeah, and then we are ready to go into the Nether. Also, I decided to get the diamond pickaxe, even though it's very expensive. I think it's worth it just to be safe, you know? So, let's get the items. Also, I need some chests. Just taking everything. I think that's for the best. Okay, let's build it here so that I can reach from up here and from down there. And let's put the stuff into it and see if we can trade again. Now it's getting really serious and interesting. Here's a shitty trade. There's my other Fletcher. And for the last time, let's get some wood. Ooh, here's an Enderman. I'm gonna kill him. Maybe he drops an Ender Pearl, which would be very nice. No, he didn't. Okay. Yeah, this was the last time I farmed some wood. And I was also ready to harvest my field for the last time. So let's take this field with me. So I will say that I won't need to kill all these mobs because I already got a lot of food. This isn't necessary. Also, if I decided to get more food later on, then I just can come back. I just need to dig a tunnel. We got better trades, but still not great. Maybe this guy? Yes! He has some nice trades, finally. They are always so expensive. Well, actually, it didn't matter anymore because I took every deal I got because I wanted to trade all my wood for emeralds. And that's exactly what I did, no matter what the prices were. I traveled back and forth a couple of times to move my items, and now I got all my important items. This is a big step in this challenge. The closer I got to the Nether, the more nervous I got, because this is the dangerous part of this challenge. Okay, I guess this is goodbye. I wish you a good life, my friend, and that's everything I need to transfer from this point to the other point. Yeah, I guess that's it. So that's all the items I consider useful enough to bring it over here. You know, bow, wood, seeds, some many blocks, oak saplings if I want to regrow a forest, some strings that will be important in the Nether, I think. And yeah, I guess that's it. And the next step is to go down. Okay, it's really time to go down. Oh, it feels weird to go down for the first time for a long time. So yeah, let's go down. Ooh, weird. I officially left my old base so that I can go to the Nether, and we are done with the preparations. I still have a lot of emeralds which I can trade for a diamond pickaxe, but it's to get the diamond pickaxe you need to unlock this trade, which is very expensive. So I still don't know if I'm doing this, but yeah, let's go down once more. So yeah, here's the lava pool, which will be our Nether portal, and I want to be at the same height as this. So therefore I will go down a couple of blocks more, and here we are. I just realized the problem, I don't have any wood. So I'm taking this and some of that. After making sure that I got a little bit of wood, I built a new pitch to the village so that I can trade for a diamond pickaxe. Okay. Before I decide to do the pickaxe trade, I want to know how expensive it can get. We need 2 iron for that, and we need to do a smithing table. Ah yes, we also need to trade some arrows. Here we go. And hopefully a villager will come to the smithing table so that we can get the trade. But unfortunately for me, I wasn't lucky and no villager came. Therefore, I made the decision to build a Nether portal in the meantime. Okay, let's build the Nether portal. This will be interesting. Here we got the water. And then I made the stupidest mistake ever. What the f am I doing? Then I had to mine 2 obsidian blocks with an iron pickaxe, which was not very fun, but stupidity has a price. I just realized the problem. I can't reach these blocks, I can place them. That's the problem. There's the solution. I'm doing it like this. Now we should be able to reach it. It works. Nice. Very, very nice. Now we can take our flint and steel and light it up. Oh, here we go. We got our Nether portal. Very nice. It only took us 8 hours, but that's fine. So let's do some last preparations and then we go in. The preparation was a bit of this, a bit of that, crafting equipment, but mostly I was waiting, hoping that a villager will take the pickaxe trade. Okay, there are no villagers taking this trade. Let's try the other side. Maybe from here. I don't see any villagers. I waited long enough, therefore I made the worst decision in this challenge and decided to go into the Nether without a diamond pickaxe and without obsidian. And that action will have major consequences. Okay, somehow I wasn't able to get a villager that will trade the pickaxe for me. So I really want to go into the Nether. So yeah, I think we have everything and can start going in. Before I go in, I want to mention again that we won't die if the height is above 110. And I really hope for a great Nether spawn. I want one which is high up, and I want one in the near of a Nether fortress. So let's really hope that I get lucky and look for the first time how the Nether looks like. Okay, that's it. So I spawned in the Nether and immediately crafted some slabs so that I can build bridges. Also, I was greeted by a ghost. A great start. Ghosts are the biggest concern of mine in this challenge. I really just want the places and then get out of here. Also, we are on height 102, which is very high. I really need to play very carefully. It will suck if I die now. In a stupid way, falling in the lava by a ghost. So I was finally here and started immediately searching for a Nether fortress, because that's our only goal here. Getting place swords and then getting out of here as fast as possible. But I got really lucky, or at least that's what I thought. Okay, finally, some open areas. Oh, I found it! Oh my god, let's go. It didn't take that much time, or I'm happy, but it's very low, this fortress. I don't know if that will cause some problems, and I want to find some open place spawners. I think that's like the only way where we can get some places, but I'm extremely happy that it actually didn't take that long. I was prepared to search for 2 hours. Because this is very painfully slow to explore the Nether. Then I took another look at the fortress and I realized something. Most of the Nether fortress was underground. Actually, I don't think that's usable. I have a bad feeling. I'm afraid that that's not a usable Nether fortress for us, since I don't see any spawners and it's very low. Yeah, I think that's bad news. No matter where I looked, I never saw a good place where it's possible to farm places. So once again, I had to make an important decision, and it was a painful one. Oh god damn it. I think I have to continue building bridges. And it sucks. After this disappointment, I went back to searching, looking out for a Nether fortress or any kind of danger, like skeletons or ghosts. But it didn't take me long to find something. Oh, let's go! Oh my god, this looks... Okay, never mind. I thought it was another white. Ah, so stupid. Let's continue the pain and suffering. On the second look, I realized this was not a Nether fortress, and I got completely fooled because it was the same color as Nether fortress. After another letdown, I kept searching. There was not much to do. Sometimes I had to craft some new pickaxes, encountered lava source while building a tunnel, and sometimes I fought a ghost. And also this is the moment I just realized how dangerous my actions are. I don't really like ghosts in this challenge. Just one hit and it's all over. And with this challenge in the Nether and without obsidian, you can't go up nor down. This is such a big problem. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And always building these bridges for I don't know how long. And then you need to find a nether fortress that suits you. You just need some blazes and get it over with. And then it finally happened. Oh, let's go. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, I think that's a good height. I just need a spawner. Open spawner. That would be a dream. I almost gave up. You know, I was almost ready to go back and try to get a diamond pickaxe. But finally I found another fortress and I think it's usable. Please. Have a spawner. And of course I didn't hesitate to build myself a cross. Also at this point I ran out of stone, which only shows you how close I was to going back. I ran really low on items that I really need, but I was so close achieving my goal in the nether that I decided to keep going, but that will become a problem, which I didn't know at this moment. I'm so close. Also building with wood in the nether is not a good idea and it makes me very uncomfortable. I don't see a spawner. Maybe we don't need a spawner. It's still doable because places can also spawn without a spawner on the fortress and it's very open, so I think that should be possible. After reaching the nether fortress I got confused because I didn't see any places and therefore I became impatient. So I tried to get to a different position, but that didn't help me, so I became really frustrated. Why is no place spawning? It's the only reason why I'm here. Shouldn't it be possible to spawn some places on top of the nether fortress? I'm actually pretty sure. Finally. Okay. Ooh. Now. Not even close. We finally got some blazes. Very nice. Okay, that one is actually very red. Oh, very nice. Okay, good. I don't know what to say, but I guess I lost focus after playing 10 hours and I became a bit greedy and then this happened. So that's it. It's game over. Even if I survived this fall, there is no way going back to the overworld because I don't have obsidian. Actually, there might be a way back, but it's about to make this challenge even crazier. And pulling this off will be a struggle, so if you don't wanna miss part 2, smash that subscribe button and trust me, you do not want to miss that.